All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Data Over Ego. I'm your host, Jacob Chandler, and today I'm going to teach you how to maintain your conversion rate or increase it as you begin to scale your business with Facebook, Google, and Pinterest ads. So, oftentimes, what we see as we work with clients is that as we're scaling up their ads, their conversion rate tends to go down, which in turn makes the ads do worse. So, it's really, really important that you optimize your website. So, as you're sending these people that haven't heard of you before to it, that they convert at a reasonable rate. So here's a company that we started working with last year. You can see we grew their traffic by 1,400% year over year, grew their business by 1,100% year over year to do 1.78 million in sales. And their online store conversion rate, their conversion rate overall didn't drop. It actually ended up going up by 0.8% year over year, which is oftentimes not the case. Most companies, as they scale their traffic from paid ads, the conversion rate tends to go down. So today I'm going to show you 4 things that you can do to really make the most of your paid traffic by converting more of your website visitors into customers. All right, guys, so I'm going to keep today's video pretty simple. These are 4 things that you've probably heard of before, but I'm guessing you're not doing each one to the point where it's actually going to help increase your conversion rate and make your website as efficient as possible. So we'll just start rolling through. So the way I like looking at it is your website is like a house, right? Your homepage is often like the front of the home. It's the curb appeal. It's kind of what helps people get in the door to see the rest of your house when you're selling it. Oftentimes, if you're running paid traffic from Facebook, Google, you're not actually sending people to the homepage. You may be sending them to a collection page or product page, but a lot of your organic traffic that's going to come from your Facebook, Instagram, or Google search, a lot of that's going to be going to your homepage. So you want that to be optimized so people know what you're about and you want to get them in the door. So I look at your homepage as the front of the house. It's kind of the curb appeal that gets people excited to walk inside. Your collection pages, those are kind of like the number of bedrooms in a house. The nicer the bedrooms, the better. The bigger they are, the better. That's going to get the people that are on Zillow looking at your house. The better your collections are, the better your products are in those collections. That's going to get them in the door and interested in actually buying from you or buying the house. And then your product pages, those are like the kitchen, those are like the updated bathrooms. Those are the things that most home flippers know. Hey, if you can make the kitchen nice, if you can make the bathrooms real nice, you're going to win their heart, right? And that's how you're going to get them over the edge. So that's where things like product descriptions, having good photos, having reviews on those, that's like the granite countertops and stainless steel appliances that really push people over the edge to buy from your website. So I think this is a good analogy. If you're looking at your website, think of it as if you're flipping a house and selling it. You want everything to look the way it should to be able to sell it. So one thing I really think all websites need to be doing, some do a good job, most do a bad job, is at it is marketing automation. So that's having proper email automation sequences set up. So if somebody, viewed a product on your website and left without buying and they're already on your email list, you should have an email sequence that goes out to them with the view abandonment. You should also have that same thing as an add to cart abandonment. If they added an item to their cart and didn't make a purchase, you damn sure as hell better send them a few emails to get them to come back to the website to buy from you. So these are the things that it should be your website's foundation. And this is really what's going to help you scale your business with paid ads, is having all of this set up as efficiently as possible. That way, when you're sending paid traffic and you're getting them to sign up via some sort of email capture form, they go into some email sequences where you're staying top of mind and eventually they're going to buy from you. So here are some email automation sequences that I recommend setting up. The first one would be a new customer drip sequence, and I really recommend at least having 5 emails in this. So this is somebody that just bought from you. They know you a little bit, but they don't really know your full brand story. You may think they do, but they don't, right? So you can have this up to, 50 emails if you want, but at least have 5 in there. And the goal is to educate these people that just bought from you, try to get them to leave a review on your website, a positive one. So that's why it's really important to have a good product so they leave a positive review for you. But you really want to educate them in this sequence so they can have a story to not only tell themselves to like you more, but when they're wearing your product around their friends, you want them to tell their friends about you and help you spread word of mouth. So the new customer sequence should really be about educating them on how to talk to their friends about your product. And then you have the new subscriber drip sequence. So this one's going out to the people that just signed up on your email capture form. and you're trying to get them to buy from you. So you want to educate them similar to the new customer drip sequence, but also remind them of what they signed up for. So if you're using some sort of lead magnet, like say you have a pop-up form on your website that offers them buy two, get one free or 20% off, send them in the first 3 emails, remind them of what they signed up for and remind them, hey, your code's still active, and keep making the copy in from email 1, 2 to 3. Keep making it and escalating the urgency of getting them to use that code, saying on that third email, hey, today's the last day to use this code. It's going to be gone forever. But you really want to educate them in the sequence as well, to know your brand more so they can finally trust you enough to buy. So having, some emails in this sequence could be all like testimonials and past customer reviews, just so they know, hey, other people are buying from them and they're having a good experience. But that's a really, really important sequence to have as well. Another one that you should have is an add to cart abandonment sequence. And this is really simple to set up in Klaviyo or MailChimp. We recommend Klaviyo. I think it's a better email platform, but to each their own. We recommend having this as a 3 email sequence. Basically, if somebody goes to your website and they're already on your email list, you're going to be, in a sense, retargeting them with email campaigns with what the products that were in their cart. And you can add and kind of escalate the urgency on the 3 emails. Maybe the first one you just say, hey, I saved your cart. The second one saying, hey, I saved your cart and here's free shipping. Hey, I saved your cart and here's free shipping. Here's the last day that we're going to save your cart and the last time you can get free shipping. That's something you can do with the add to cart abandonment sequence. I wouldn't do any more than 3 emails because at that point it gets annoying and most people are going to buy on one of the first two. So, and then the fourth one in this one is view abandonment. So this is a 2 email sequence where you're really just trying not to be weird, right? Because they're on your email list and they viewed a product on your website, but most people get creeped out that you're tracking them around the internet. So you just may send them a simple flash sale maybe for an offer for that day, and then that'll get them back to the website to make a purchase. But that's another one that should be doing really well for you. So those are the email automation sequences I recommend that are going to make your ads more efficient. Because if you have email automation going as you're running traffic that's getting new email captures and getting past people that were on your website to do things like add to cart or view abandonment, and these sequences are going out to them, you're just going to be staying top of mind and you're going to get a purchase way more frequently than if you weren't doing these things. So doing these same things with Messenger and SMS, we recommend doing that exact same thing. So if you just want to go back and write these sequences down and do those same sequences with SMS and Messenger marketing, do that same thing, because automation is really what we're all about, because it's going to help you be more efficient with your time at finding better products, doing better job at customer service, making sure people have a better experience on your website, all those things. That's where automation helps. So this is do that same thing that we recommended with email automation with SMS and Messenger marketing. So there are a few different apps out there. We don't really have one that we prefer over the other, but just do those same sequences in SMS. So that would be number 2. Number 3, and this is oftentimes most people aren't doing reviews as much as they should. Like we look at hundreds of sites a month, and I would say 25% of them have reviews on them for Shopify stores. So really, you really want to hone in on having good reviews on your website, because if you're sending traffic from Facebook, Google, Instagram, wherever, and you're paying for it, most of those people you're sending to the website haven't heard of you. So you really want them to, when they go there, to trust you enough to buy from you. So there's apps like Luke's on Shopify. That's really good. If you're looking for a free option, Rivio is a really good free option. I like Luke's better because it automatically send the customer an email to ask them to leave a review on your website. But we've seen this help the conversion rate kind of by like 0.25 to 0.5% bump in conversion rate just by having reviews out on your website. So you're not going to see this instantly, right? Because you're going to start with 0 reviews. But over a year's period, as you have, 100, 1,000, 10,000 reviews pile up, that's when you're really going to start seeing the bump in conversion rate over time. So we really recommend Luke's if you're on Shopify or Rivio, but definitely start getting reviews on your website. And you know what reviews do? When customers leave reviews on your website and with Luke's, they can leave pictures of what they bought from you. And that works perfectly as an ad on your website. You just copy and paste what they left as a comment for their review, tweak grammar errors if you need to, and use that as the copy and use their picture. That oftentimes can be the best performing ads for the brands that we work with. So just an idea there, but definitely do reviews. And then last but not least, this is the most boring one, but I'd be damned if this isn't the most important. So I can send out a PDF and I can link one below, but you really need to have good product descriptions. You'd be surprised with a lot of the brands that we start with that are doing $1 million to $5 million bucks a year don't have good product descriptions, but most of the ones that have a high conversion rate do. So you really need to think these through and not just put the descriptions of the product in there. Like, kind of be like smart with what you have in there. You can be quirky if your brand's quirky, but just keep what you have in there on brand. So really just to do it right, just know who your customer and prospect is and define and refine your voice to speak to that customer's wants and needs. And when you're doing it, focus on solutions to problems more so than the features. So that could be something like, say you sell, weight food that is like healthy for you. Instead of saying, hey, this is going to help you lose weight, saying, hey, this tastes good and it will help you lose weight. So the problem is, hey, they want to lose weight, right? But most things taste like shit that are going to help you lose weight. So you're offering the alternative to, hey, this is, it tastes really good. So that's a solution to their problem and not really a feature. But so really, when you're thinking about this, don't half-ass your product description. So many brands out there do that. Make sure you take the time for each product, right? Because if you're taking the time out to build the products, hours and hours to find, source, or create a product, you really need to take at least 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes per product to write a proper product description, especially if you're going to be paying to send traffic to the website. But those are the big things, right? Do your email automation, do your SMS and messenger automation, get reviews on your website, and really take the time to properly build out your product descriptions. This way, when you're starting to send more traffic and scale your business up through digital ads, your conversion rate will maintain its level instead of dropping, right? And that's going to help you, just as a business owner, be as profitable as possible. But if you have any questions or anything, please leave a comment below. I'd be happy to help out. If you need to email me, my email is jacob@prolific.media. I would love for you, if you enjoyed this video, to subscribe to the channel. If you want to learn more about me, my blog is dataoverego.com. My marketing agency is Prolific Media. We spent over $25 million to generate over $150 million over the past few years for our clients. But until next time, thanks for joining me and have a good day.